Where are most of the grapes grown in Arizona?
Well, we actually have three main growing regions. One is in the Verde Valley, which is up north by Sedona, just south of Sedona. And then our largest growing region is Wilcox, which is close to the border with New Mexico. And 80% of the grape production in our state is coming from Wilcox. And then we also have another pretty good-sized wine growing region called Sonoyta, which is our only approved AVA in our state, which is American Viticultural Area. And there's about a dozen tasting rooms down in Sonoyta.
What direction is the industry going?
Well, we are expanding very rapidly. Like I said, we've almost had exponential growth over the last few years in the terms of the amount of wineries that are upstarting. We are continuing to plant more grape vines throughout the state, and that will help to increase production and hopefully in the future bring down prices as well. Most of the Arizona wines are, just because of the boutique nature of our production, tend to be in the $20 to $30 price point for most of our wines, which is moderate price. But as production increases, we'll be able to bring prices down.
How did you get started with MyWineHelper?
Well, actually, I was a wine buyer at Whole Foods Market a few years ago, and I was responsible for increasing the local selection of Arizona wines for Whole Foods here in Arizona. And in the course of doing that job, I met a lot of these great owners and winemakers in our state. And but one of the things I realized early on was that many of the wineries did not have distribution, and because they're so small, many of the large distributors didn't really want to work with the small Arizona wineries. So I decided to start my own business representing the Arizona wineries, and they can all self-distribute here in Arizona, which all of my winery partners, which totals 13 of them now. And so that's kind of what I've been doing the last couple of years, just representing these small boutique Arizona wineries and helping them get brand recognition in the market.
And you also try to educate the consumer on Arizona wines.
I do. I think that's really important. Many residents in Arizona have never even heard of a lot of these wineries or had the opportunity to taste their wines. So a main component of my business is to educate, to create opportunities for consumers to be able to actually try these Arizona wines. That's what I'm doing today at Sibley's.
And then you have other events and like a newsletter and things?
I do. Actually, I have a wine tasting club. It's a meetup group here. It's called Bluetooth Wine Society. And we do about a dozen events every month at places like Sibley's West and different restaurants as well. We do everything from winemaker dinners to free wine tastings. And if you're interested in learning more about Arizona wines, I highly encourage you to join our group. It's free to join. We have a lot of fun. And
how do they find you?
It's meetup.com. Bluetooth Wine Society is my meetup group. Or you can go to MyWineHelper.com, and there's actually a link that you can click on that'll take you right there. And that's the best way.
Great. Well, thank you very much for being such a help to Sibley's West.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.